Ever pondered over the secrets behind the robust and flavorful rye bread? Well, the journey from a handful of simple ingredients to a beautiful loaf of rye bread is truly fascinating. Today, we unravel the mystery and take you through this journey. The process begins with gathering all the essential ingredients. For a standard loaf, you will need 2 cups of rye flour, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of caraway seeds, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, a packet of active dry yeast, and a cup of warm water. Also, do not forget 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil and 2 tablespoons of molasses to add that distinct flavor and texture to your bread. Kick off the bread-making process by combining the rye flour, all-purpose flour, caraway seeds, and salt in a large bowl. Stir these dry ingredients until they are well mixed. Now, it's time to awaken the yeast. Dissolve the yeast in warm water and let it sit for about 5 minutes until it becomes frothy. Once the yeast is ready, add it to the flour mixture. Also, pour in the vegetable oil and molasses. Stir the ingredients until you see a dough starting to form. Now comes the part that requires a bit of elbow grease: kneading the dough. Transfer the dough onto a lightly floured surface. Knead it for about 10 minutes or until it becomes smooth and elastic. Remember, patience is key here. The kneading process helps develop the gluten in the flour, giving the bread its structure. After kneading, place the dough in a greased bowl, cover it with a clean kitchen towel, and let it rise. This process, known as proofing, allows the yeast to ferment the dough, making it rise and giving the bread its unique flavor. It takes about 1 to 2 hours for the dough to double in size. Once the dough has risen, punch it down gently to release the air bubbles. Shape the dough into a loaf and place it in a greased loaf pan. Cover it again and let it rise until it doubles in size. This second proofing usually takes less time, about 45 minutes to an hour. Now it's time to bake the bread. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and bake the bread for about 35 to 40 minutes. The bread is ready when it has a beautiful golden brown crust and sounds hollow when tapped at the bottom. To summarize, making rye bread involves mixing the ingredients, kneading the dough, allowing it to rise twice, and finally baking it. It might seem like a long process, but the result is a delicious loaf of rye bread that's worth every minute. So the next time you crave a piece of this hearty bread, why not try making it yourself? The satisfaction of biting into a slice of home-baked rye bread is unparalleled. Enjoy the journey and the bread.